Still in front of it. We're live, guys. Okay, everything good, yeah? Just make sure you stand right in front of it so it doesn't blow over or anything like that. Freedom Dad here, guys, outside the City Hall with the Pink Ladies. And we're going to, this is the beginning of a new movement, a new protest in Northern Ireland. Pink Ladies has been going for a wee while now in England with great results. And you know, as we've seen, they've went through a wee bit. So they have over there. They've been attacked by immigrants. They've been attacked by Muslims, fighting AIDS men, coming into the country illegally. You know, there's been, you know, so we see in Northern Ireland, we're getting all that coming in now with Sandy Road, the Shankill, you know what I mean, and all the rest of the villages. Everybody knows Ballymena, what we're getting with Ballymena. And we're starting to get the crimes that come along with mass immigration. And we see Birmingham, how bad Birmingham is right now, totally gone, totally replaced. Nobody can deny. Nobody can say Freedom Dad's far right. Freedom Dad's a racist. You can't say it anymore. Freedom Dad was right. England's being replaced. Birmingham is no longer English. Okay, there's other cities following. Leicester, Rotherham, Rochdale, London. Fucking London. Who'd ever thought? You see the day when London became the way it has, where men can't walk down the street with. Where men can't walk down the street with sorry, a big bus going by, with a Rolex on, without getting robbed. So that's all the stuff that comes with this, you know what I mean? So we're here with the Pink Ladies. I'm going to try and get a couple of people to maybe have a wee chat with us. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I think he's down there. So he is. Come on, Robin. Right, I'm in frame, guys. Yep. Over here, Robin. Over here. So I'm here with Robin. So, Robin, what's the Pink Ladies about in Northern Ireland?
So basically what we're about is standing for protecting for our children and the women and our cultures that are already here in our country. We don't want any other cultures here. Yep. We just want our own.
And is that because what you see in England with the replacement of Birmingham and what's going on in Dublin?
Yeah. It's just everywhere, you know.
So, what do you think? What do you personally think? Why is this happening to us? Why are the government doing this?
I really don't understand why they're doing this, because they're just, you know, they're putting us all at risk.
Yeah.
You know, all the women are at risk, all the children are at risk. You know, they're bringing undocumented men here, you know, putting them in hotels, putting them in HMOs, you know, and we're all at risk.
3 questions. Have you got children?
Yes, I do. I have 4 boys.
Right. And second question, you're concerned for their future when you're no longer here?
Yes, I am. I'm concerned for every children's future, not just my own.
Last question is a double barrel. Are you far right or racist?
No, I'm neither. Neither far right nor racist. I have black friends, you know, so no, I'm neither far right nor racist.
And I don't think they can call us far right and racist anymore because of what we're seeing in England and Dublin.
And all we're here for is, like I say, to protect the women and children. We're handing out safety bags here with rape alarms, torches, all just to protect these women.
Can I get one of the bags to show? Can
yes,
you grab me one of the
I'll
bags?
go grab your bag.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that. So there you go, guys. That's why they're here. You know, it's black and white. You know what I mean? Pardon the pun if you want to go down that road, like, you know what I mean? But you know, at the end of the day, guys, this is what we're at. This is our country. Belfast belongs to Belfast, men and women, whether you're Protestant or Catholics. We've got no room for Islam. There's no room for the Islamification. We do not want mosques. We do not want Sharia law. And we do not want our women in the future covering their heads up. And we certainly do not want our children being converted, or our grandchildren have to convert to protect themselves. You know, I watched a video. I didn't watch the video. I'll tell a lie. I couldn't watch the video of... Thank you so much.
To bring one over to show you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm going to show you what's in here. But no, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the story first, right? So yeah, I watched women in a cage, locked in a cage, getting taken through a city either in Iraq or somewhere like that, where they were getting taken to be burnt alive because they wouldn't convert to Islam. Research it. It's out there. So here we've got the Pink Ladies bag. And the first thing I'm going to pull out is free spray. Yeah, the free spray will make you blink. It will give you a smarty eye, as they say. What else have we got in here? Um, oh yeah, I like that. I don't know. It's just is that to put your to keep your the in between? That's to keep in between your to keep in between your knuckles warm. That's what that's for. We'll set that there. We've got a wee makeup bit as well. So we do. Or they do. We've got key rings and an alarm. Don't know how that works. And a light on it as well. That's it there. And there's torches and stuff like that, and all wee bits and pieces that. Yeah. And there's a wee pen in there, and there's women's aid leaflet, and that. You see that all right? Okay, yeah. You just screenshot that, guys. So yeah, sorry, mate. Sorry, buddy. Sorry about that. Forget you. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's a knuckle. That's to keep the in between your knuckles warm. So it is. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. I love that. So yeah, I'll give it back to Robin. Somebody give that to Robin, please. Somebody give that to Robin. Thank you. So yeah, we're here, guys. We are here. Step back, step back. I just want to show you the attitude of the PSNI. I'll turn. Yep. There's the attitude of the PSNI. Fucking bus in the way. I will get back to them. The camera. Police officer. There, another car. And they're also down here. Down there and over there. So yeah. Make sure I'm in shot there. CJ's in the house. And yeah, so I believe I have a special guest on. I believe I have a special guest on, so let me just bring June. You do know that your husband's live watching right now?
Yes, yes.
Come and say hello. Come and say hello. Over here. No. Wake up, CJ. CJ's in the house. So, come on, who do you want to say hello to?
I want to say hello to my brother Bill in Australia. Bill, are you watching? I told him to watch, and if he's not watching, he's had it.
Well,
because this is a very important day
Yeah.
for the Pink Ladies.
Yeah.
And we want the Pink Ladies to start in Australia. Come in and say hello to Bill. Could she say
Yes, of
hello?
course you can.
Bill, there's Elaine.
Hi, Bill.
Are you, okay. Hello there, Stephen, love. You all right? You should be here.
And hi, Andrew. Here I am in the town with June and the Pink Ladies.
Thanks, love.
No problem. This is live. We'll go. It'll be on all night. It'll be on forever. Anytime you want to go. Brilliant. Okay. Just going to get.
We're going to play the wee Pink Ladies tune here, and then the ladies are going to take off the show and just
Sorry. You're okay. You're okay. So 122 in, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. In fact, I'll take it to be sure now. 1, 2, Facebook.
Jesus one, mother, sisters, daughters proud, standing strong beneath the sun.
Okay, guys, I'm going to do a sound check. So I've got the microphone in at the minute. So I want you to pay attention what the sound's like. I'm about to take the microphone out and let the microphone work on its own. So give me a thumbs up if it's better. Just a thumbs up if it's better. If it isn't better, do not put a thumbs up.
In every town through storm or pain, the Pink Ladies rise.
Hiya, loyal lad. Hiya, 40 pants. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. John Rankin in the house. Good lad.
No silence and no backing down, no fear to speak their mind. They're the spirit of the silent, loyal, fierce and kind. Raise your flags, let the nation see the hearts of women fighting for the free. In every town, through storm or pain, the big ladies rise again and again.
Thank you, PSNI, abusing your powers. Pick C40, Gary Belfast. Thank you for my loyal. No, Freedom Dad loyal.
Defending those without a voice, with courage as their guide. For the mothers and the children, they'll never walk away. They fight for truth and honor, for the brighter British day. Raise your flags, let the nation see the hearts of women fighting for the free. In every town, through storm or pain, the pink ladies rise again and again. So here's to the women who won't step aside, who stand for their families, hearts open wide, for justice, for freedom, for all who believe. The pink ladies stand, and they'll never leave. Raise your flags, let the nation see the hearts of women fighting for the free. In every town, through storm or pain, the big ladies rise.
Cheers, Green Bunkers, and you come. Philip in the house as well. Cheers, mate. Wee Blue, and I know a few of my good friends are watching right now and having a wee giggle. I know these are having a wee giggle.
Hello?
What's that? No, I think it's okay this way. Yeah, with the speaker.
Stand on the seat, Robin. Yeah. Stand on the seat. Stand on the seat.
Yeah, get up there. Go on, Robin.
We stand here today as protectors of our women, our children and our future. We are the heartbeat of our community and we will not be silenced or ignored. We believe in safety, in truth and in the right to defend what we hold dear, our homes, our families and our culture. We are not against others, we are for our own people.
It's very nervous.
Together we rise against the system
Very
that has
brave.
forgotten its duty to protect us. Together we remind them that the spirit of Ulster's women cannot be broken. We are strong, we are united, and we are the future.
Keep it away from your mouth. Keep it away from your mouth. Too much alcohol.
What are you trying to say? I'm too loud? Is that what you're saying?
I think we all know that
So, first of all, guys, absolute big shout out to Robin here. What a job she's done! Absolutely incredible. The work she puts in, day out, that I can see in the group, I can see through speaking to her, I can see through the bags that she's put together, and I can see from the support that she's got from other women here that she is doing an absolute amazing job. So let's just give it up one more time for Robin. Well done! And thank you all so much for coming, as always, giving up your free time to come out and hear us speak and to stand up for the cause that you believe in. Okay guys, today I want to talk through a few statements that have
Thank
been
you, thank
made
you,
by
Reba.
radical Islamists over in Great Britain. So these are just a couple of things that they say more or less on a daily basis. We are not here to take part. We are here to take over.
Aye, right, no chance.
So could these boys that are saying this be from Pakistan?
Yes.
96% Muslim, honor killings, child marriage and acid attacks? Is that what they're here to take over with? Councils? Sorry. They were shouting, whose streets are streets? Some of the lefties were shouting this. And one of the guys from the Muslim community walks past and says, no, we are not on your side. Right? So the lefties have got it so wrong. They think these people are here on their side. Like the first statement says, they're not. They are here to take over. So again, the people that are saying, no, we're not on your side, they could be from countries like Iran. 99% Muslim. Divorce law favours men. Men control the work, travel and medical attention women get. So again, is that the type of people that we have already in our streets?
Yep, it is. Get them
Another
out.
statement from them is, we are here to take over and have Sharia law. You can't stop us. Do we want that? No! And again, guys, some of these people could be from countries like Afghanistan, where there's a gender apartheid. Women have to wear full veils, no education after 11 years old. And then we've got people in our country saying they want this type of law, and our government's doing nothing about it. Another one that some of the Muslims in the UK will say is, your laws are done. We are building the caliphate here, one street at a time. No assimilation, just conquest. They are literally telling us what they want to do. And men like this are from countries like Sudan. 97% Muslim. Guess what happens in Sudan? Gang rapes, women and children killed.
Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button.
Yep. And that's where a lot of these statements are coming from. So, go back to that old saying, make it make sense. Our government know that there's extremist Muslims in the UK making these statements. They know that the countries I'm talking about here today are the top countries where illegal immigrants are coming from. So why is our government doing nothing about this?
Traitors.
Traitors is right. Another quote they will say, we will vote in enough to flip the system. Again, that's the Muslims, extremists in England that are telling us while they're on our land that they are going to vote in enough to flip the system. Another country, some of these guys could be coming from Bangladesh, 90% Muslim, child labour, child marriage. So guys, make this make sense for me. These people, extreme Muslims, are on our lands telling us these statements, telling us what they're here to do. They're from countries which is proven by the Home Office that it has all those horrible things I discussed happening every single day. The government know this. The government are doing nothing about it, and they are not coming to save us. We need to take a bit of accountability, guys, and me especially. I spent 20 years on drugs. What was I contributing to the country then? Absolutely nothing, because I was that still messed up. So we do need to take a little bit of accountability and go, do you know what? I'm going to try and be as strong mentally and physically as I can be. Also, guys, and I have to hold my hands up, I told somebody this in the audience about 5 minutes ago, and she looked at me as if I was nuts. Guys, I haven't been voting. I have to hold my hands up. I have not been voting. Well, as we've seen from that statement from a Muslim, they will vote in enough to flip the system. So we need to do something about what's happening to our country. We need to take a little bit of accountability, guys, and we need to step up to the plate and save ourselves. The government's not going to do it. We need strong young leaders. We need the people in the working class communities to know how worthy they are, to know that they are capable of being our next politicians, our next lawyers, our next doctors, our next nurses. There is enough people in the working class to fill all these jobs. They just need to have the belief in themselves, not be torn down like the government has done for years and years, telling the working class that they're not good enough, telling the working class that they've got a million billion mental health issues, whenever if they just had a purpose, they just had a government that would believe in them, then they could show us exactly what they're worth and what they're made of. And that is what I would love to see in the streets of Northern Ireland. We need to stop spending so much time in social media and start spending more time on ourselves. I say it to all the time to friends and family, and I think a lot of people will agree. We are in a spiritual war here. That is what's happening. We are in a spiritual war. And to correct this, we need to get closer to our spiritual selves. And that happens by doing the work on ourselves, becoming stronger mentally and physically, and encouraging our younger generations to be the best they possibly can. Thank you all so much for listening, and again, massive shout out to the beautiful Robin for sorting all this out. We appreciate the strong women around us, and I feel privileged every single day to have the likes of you around me. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I'm a blind as fuck. Hold on, I need that. Get after it, ladies! Yeah! What a sight to see y'all pink. Anyway, I'm Laura. I'm from just outside Ballymena. I started speaking at demonstrations and protests after my cousin's 15-year-old daughter was raped in Ballymena. She was abducted off the street in June this year, taken to a derelict garage, thrown onto a dirty mattress, and then sexually assaulted and raped by 3 Roma gypsy males. At present, the courts are still deciding whether to extradite the third person, who they say is a child. He's not, he's a fucking grown adult. Anyway.
Disgusting!
Yes! Anyway, these attacks on women and children are now, I'm sad to say, commonplace. Only 2 weeks ago, a 10-year-old girl was raped by an illegal immigrant at the City West Hotel in Dublin. Might I add, this child was placed in care by the relevant social services down there. Who in their right mind would place any woman or child into an immigrant hotel? Anyway, and she was left alone and handpicked by a beast. Not more than 24 hours later, by the way. Who have these children got to turn to? They've been let down by their peers, local police, government. They don't stand for justice. They stand against those demanding it. As a women and children's advocate, I must also say that in the last 12 months, ending March this year, there were 29,751 domestic abuse incidents reported to the PSNI. I myself am a survivor, not a victim, of domestic abuse and violence. I didn't report it, and I'm sure there's many more like me. So that 29,000, nearly 30,000, I'm sure is double.
Yep.
Right, what chance do we stand, ladies? Domestic violence, abuse, rapists, pedos, all in our own communities, and now the added threat of all these illegal immigrants who are pouring into our country illegally, perpetrating heinous crimes. They've no respect for our culture or values and insist on treating us like second-class citizens in our own homes. The problem isn't that it exists, it's that it exists everywhere.
Yes!
We, the public, know there's a crisis because we are the ones living it every day, not those in their houses fucking looking out at us. Sorry, got too many notes. How do we raise bold, brave children in a world that publicly punishes those who dare to tell the truth? It's not a tragedy, it's a direct attempt to silence us, to crush our courage, and I refuse to let my child grow up in fear. there's going to be more women and children attacked. There is going to be more women and children raped. These men have approached me. They're a different league. They're not shy. They're a different culture and they don't give a fuck.
Yeah!
Then when we do something, they get free legal aid.
Yeah!
And then they blame the mental health card.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but the uncomfortable truth is that when these people from different cultures with medieval views on women and children's rights come here, we haven't a chance.
No.
Yep.
And then because of it.
Now I'm lost.
You're amazing.
You're doing great,
Brilliant. You're doing brilliant.
Right. Let them try and silence us. Let them try to break us. We will rise louder, stronger, and braver. And we must teach our children to do the same.
Yeah!
Thank you. So I just want to thank everyone for coming, and we will be giving out our wee safety bags here very shortly. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you!
Just give Robin a few wee minutes here, folks, to get things sorted out. Has to get the bags out of the car. Folks, give all the speakers a big shout out there. How amazing was that? That's what I call speaking from the heart. Us, yous, Ulster women, us men of Ulster, we will come together. That is our main cause here. A common goal. United we stand, divided we fall. Want to stick some music on here, folks. That goes out to you too, Brandy, over on the left there. Oh, sorry. Here's Nicola.
Hello folks, how are we all doing? Guys, it's absolutely amazing to see you all today. Guys, we all need to come together, united Catholics and Protestants. This is a Christian country and that Islam will not be taken over. Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam! Fuck Islam!
That's going down.
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Keir Starmer's a wanker!
Keir Starmer's a wanker!
Keir Starmer's a wanker!
Sounds like Keir Starmer's a wanker.
Stick your Palestine up your hole! You can stick your Palestine! Stick your Palestine! Stick your Palestine up your hole!
Their voices rise as one.
Take it out.
Mothers, sisters, daughters proud, standing strong.
Kendo, how you doing, mate? I'm live. 2 seconds, mate. Hey, Caitlin.
I need.
Don't know what the battery's like. I'll take this out now.
Don't know. I can't find my phone.
Can't find your phone.
No. I'm hoping my mum's got it.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know.
Well, maybe not dropping it anywhere.
I don't know.
I think you go and check, so it's not on your mind.
Yeah, I'll be 2 seconds. I'll be 2 seconds, okay?
South to north,
I'll be back in a minute to get an interview. All right, Brad. All right, well. I'm live. I'm live. How you doing, boys? Okay.
So here's to the women who won't step aside, who stand for their families, hearts open wide, for justice, for freedom, for
All right, so CJ in the house. CJ in the house.
Force be with you. May the force be with you, folks. Yo.
What's up, Mom? You're in my steam, you're in my shot. Sorry. Now you're looking at
I know,
I'm live. Do you want to say a few words? Come on.
Yes, ulcer's not for sale.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Ulster's not for sale. So, this is the Pink Ladies in the city centre. We've got the flag protest behind us every week in the city centre. And, it's this is the beginning of something big, guys. People have had enough of Northern Ireland. You can hear the anger. You can hear the frustration. You can hear the there's no doubt. There's no doubt. It's not coming here. It's not coming here. The women aren't going to let it come here. Never mind the men. You know what I mean? You got to get by all women first. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of stuff going on right now. A wee bit of in between the Patriot world. Another Patriot got threatened last night in Bangor. You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And that's the world we live in. We are being attacked from within, and we're trying to find out exactly what's going on. All right, bud. And so it is what it is, guys. It's difficult. It's a very difficult job, as the guys in England know when they were doing this a long time ago, and as the people in Southern Ireland, the Patriots in there know, and the infighting and everything that goes on. You know, like I say, I've said this from the start. Every single person working for the police, every single tout, grass, whatever you want to call them, infiltrator, MI5 agent, every single one of them, their handlers right now are telling them to bring Freedom Dad down. They're telling them to bring the movement down, the Freedom Dad team, and everything that Freedom Dad represents. As you can see, with everybody around Freedom Dad being arrested, Pinky out in bail, Pinky's brother out in bail, Pinky's two brothers out in bail. For what? For nothing, you know. And as we keep on saying, it's going to keep on going. And there's going to nothing will come out of it. Same with Glenn Keane on bail for well over a year, you know. So it is what it is. I've got a wee doggy jumping about there. But let me see if I can get somebody. Give me 2 seconds. Kendall. Kendall. You want to get a wee quick interview? You want to hold that? Yep, sure.
Hiya, Freedom Dad.
How are you? I'm good. How are you doing? How are you? Is everything all right? I'm going to be hanging about for a wee while to say hello to a few people. I'm going to get a couple of wee interviews.
Freedom Dad.
Yes, how you doing? Oh yeah, thank you. I know. We're always arguing.
Ben's going, what's that?
I know. That's one of my fans. He's Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I just want to show. This is from. Hiya, how you doing?
I'm always watching
watching you,
Oh,
so I am.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, my man, how you doing? How you doing? We're live, so we're live, mate. You're live on YouTube. That's one of my good friends from Scotland who's over for the Remembrance Day. All right, mate, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Give me 2 seconds, 2 seconds. So, guys, let's been handed this. This is from the girls in Bangor who do the teas and coffees. Who's the money that was donated, they went and bought that from my wee lucky. So I'm overwhelmed, as always, humbled, and I can never get my head around the amount of love I get. Caitlin, you can hold on to that for me. Maggie, come on in. Come on in, say hello. How you doing, mate? Well, how you enjoying her now?
Aye, good. Aye. But for that. Nonsense.
Yeah, what the carry on with immigration and all the rest of it. And what's Scotland like these days?
Bad, me, aye. Bad too, aye. Yep.
And there's Patriots rising up over there.
Aye, slowly.
Good,
Slowly but surely.
Good man.
Need a backbone, mate. Need you over there.
There's plenty of men like me over there, mate. There is.
Yeah.
You're one of them, man.
Need a leader. Need a leader, mate.
Listen, man, there's leaders over there. I know there is, mate. You know what I mean? I'll come over and have a chat with you, right? I'll promise I will. But yeah, that's one of my best friends from Scotland's come down to see me, and I'm going to have a chat with a few people here to see me as well. And yeah, so guys, listen, it's absolutely an amazing atmosphere. This is what it's like. This is what it's like at the demos, at any demos you go to. One in particular, not so much right now, but we are going to get on top of that. We are going to find out what's going on. Before I go, Kendo, in you come, son. This is Kendo. Anybody that doesn't know, Caitlin didn't even know. Everybody will be like, oh, that's Kendo. How you doing, mate?
I'm not too bad. A brilliant day here in Belfast. We're part of the women. Absolutely fantastic. Men can do so much, but without the women behind us and the rationale of women, let's just say, keeps heads level. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic turnout. I'm very proud of our ladies.
Yeah. Are you going to come on tonight?
If you want me to.
Have you got headphones?
I have earphones, yep.
Headphones and a wee mic, yeah? It should have a wee mic on the headphones.
Yes,
It should be all right with that. I'll send you the link. I'll send you a link, so one way or the other, the link I'll have it sorted out. I'll speak to CJ, get advice, because I'm not great at this tech stuff, you know what I mean?
I'm as bad. CJ can keep us right.
Yeah, CJ will keep us straight. But yeah, well, listen, we'll have a wee chat tonight, and the two of us will have a wee chat with the platform. You're a big part of the platform, and like anybody else that wants to come, that's in the platform. You want to put a face to the name, come down and say hello. Lindsay, right, cheers, mate. I'll get loud, drop, Lindsay. Lindsay, how you doing? Yes. Make sure we can get Lindsay. Make sure we can get Lindsay in. So, Lindsay, how did that go?
That was brilliant. How amazing was that? All those women showing up today for Robin.
Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous. Do you know, I don't really think that a lot of people appreciate all the work that goes into the background of running these groups and messaging people every day, organising all those wee bags. So is that bag over just for a minute?
I've had it all out.
Oh, you had it all out. Sorry, don't need it.
Sorry.
So do you know what I mean? So I think people don't realise, and you know, I don't want to run a group myself because I understand the work that it takes. So listen, absolutely hats off that lovely lady who's got a couple of young kids as well, by the way.
It's not easy, is it? The Patriot game.
Oh my goodness, it's not. It's not. Like, I am involved in this stuff day in, day out. You're looking what's happening here, what's happening there, where's the logic there, what's this there, all the rest of it. On a Saturday, I switch my phone off at about 3-4 o'clock on a Saturday.
Oh, I wish.
I need to have a word with you to do it better. But I do it for my own mind.
Yes.
Because it means then I can be high energy, I can be positive, because that's the only way we're going to take this forward.
Yes.
And so I have to, my main thing is I look after my own mindset. Like,
it is, like, my experience, like, it has been very stressful. A lot of my friends and family and close people around me, my loved ones, really worry about my health because of everything, you know. But this is what goes on in England. It goes on in Dublin. But we are stronger. We know that's happening. We know why it's happening, and we are a lot clever, Patriots, aren't we?
yeah, I guess we could be a bit lucky because they have been through it first down south and up over in the mainland. So we can sort of follow suit and learn from their mistakes.
Yes.
But I understand my wee nanny, God love her, 88. She worries sick about me.
Yeah.
If she doesn't hear with me in a day, she's like, oh, what's happening to our Lindsay? Wonders our Lindsay, is our Lindsay all right? Blah, 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 blah. Some of my family's like, could you not choose something easier to do, Lindsay, that we don't have to worry about you?
Yeah.
But you know That see when this is in your heart,
Yes.
and you need to stand up and you need to
Yes,
do something
yes.
about what's in your heart,
Yeah,
and that whether you want to believe in God or spirituality or whatever has sent you this purpose in life.
yeah,
There's not going to be no stopping us. I can't just stop halfway through my purpose in life.
yeah,
This is my purpose, and I will continue till the end.
yeah, yeah. And listen, everybody loves you on my platform, and think your energy is amazing. And I just want to thank you on behalf of everybody for what you're doing, because it's not easy. People think jumping about doing this and giving speeches, and any pressure from the police.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to go into it, but the people don't realise. They really don't realise. And then you got the whole logistics of Northern Ireland.
Yeah, like you've got, and the haters online are serious. Like, I was jumping about doing something the other day because it was good. I was going to the track. I was doing something, and somebody wrote, "Stop jumping about, look at your dancers will fall out." Oh, like, you cheeky so-and-so. Now you must have realised I stuck a wee new tooth in there. Yeah. But listen, all that stuff doesn't matter. You understand this freedom, Dad, just like I do. When you have, and I've said it there a minute ago, see when you have this heart and this gut feeling inside, knowing I have to spend my life doing this, nobody can stop you.
Yeah.
Nobody.
But I just want to tell you that we are paying close attention to the haters right now. We are paying close attention to the lives, the TikToks, and we take a note who everybody is. And it isn't going unnoticed. I can assure you that.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much to your community. You know, my Facebook's growing, my YouTube's growing. I'm able to get my word out there more. And your community gets
It's not down in my community. It's both communities.
Yeah.
We help each other.
Good. And,
you know what I mean?
And we couldn't do it without them. Sure, we couldn't.
No, we couldn't do it without the haters now.
No, we couldn't. They help me grow even more. Thank you.
So yeah, on that note, guys, you know, on that note, listen, do you want to say a few words? Or do you want to do a week in between thingy? Johnny, you've been doing this for a very long time. You're one of the best documenters we have in Northern Ireland right now. The work you've done is unprecedented, and it's way out there. It's above my pay grade. You've seen the change in the last 6 months? Me coming back to Northern Ireland, the Pink Ladies up pick up again, and what I'm doing online. Is it positive?
Yeah, it's very, very positive, Mark. Unlike, say, England or Ireland at the minute, we're, I'm going to say, largely untouched by the effects of globalization, because that's what it is. But it's not beyond us taking control of a devolved assembly, because that devolved assembly was put in place actually to divide the United Kingdom. But in there lies opportunities in where that Northern Ireland's a very small place. We have the benefit whereby that we know and we can interact with our politicians, and through those interactions, what we can actually show is that there are a lot of people with a lot of genuine concerns. The people like Sinn Féin, the Alliance Party, People Before Profit, SDLP, and a lot of cases the Ulster Unionist Party. Well, they would call these people and brand and label these people as far right and racist, but they do that without coming and speaking to these people like we do. I mean, I spoke to a lady up in Alameda there just a few weeks ago, and I seen her on stage here today. And whenever I looked at her, I could see that she was shaking. I could see the fear in her eyes. And then when I said to her, "Look, I hope you don't mind me saying, but I can see a fear in your eyes," and she broke down and she told me that she is fearful for the future. She's fearful for her young children. One was a 10-year-old girl, and she says if what happens in England comes and happens here, she'll think about getting up and moving on. Now, if any politician, I don't care who it is, whether it be Naomi Long that I see in a poster here in the background, if they were to take the time to go to listen to those genuine concerns, well, I believe that they wouldn't be coming out with the rhetoric that they're coming out with in terms of that these people are far right and racist. Now, one other thing, Mark, I'm going to say about this is that when ladies come together, and I'm happy to see that there was a sizable crowd here today.
For the first time, First time only.
Now, when ladies come together, they can achieve much more than men can. And I do hope to see that if this grows, I would like to see that these ladies will get together and these ladies will take protests to the likes of Naomi Long, to the likes of Sinn Féin, to the likes of People Before Profit, and I'm going to say that there'll be a force to be reckoned with should they grow to the stage that needs to be growing in Northern Ireland.
Just to go back to what you were saying about the SPL, the SDLP Sinn Féin, and my personal one is that people with for profit, that Jerry Carl, he's a wrong, and I don't care what anybody says, and I'll say it online. You can sue me if you want because I haven't got a penny. But they are destroying our country. There's no communicating with these people. Are these people are intent on bringing these people into our country?
Yeah, absolutely. Last week, myself and a few others, CJ Audits being one, we came down and we moved amongst the crowd here. I got a small word, or let's say it was a brief word with Jerry Carroll, and well, I think he knew that he didn't really want to answer the questions, so he made an excuse that he had to go. But think about what Jerry Carroll done on the 20th, or sorry, on the 7th of October 23, where Hamas terrorists went into Israel. On that day, Jerry Carroll put out a tweet, victory to the Palestine liberation. It wasn't that word, but
The death of all them children, them women, them kids that were at that. He was happy about that.
yeah, victory to the Palestine resistance with a clenched fist. Now, what does that tell you about that man? I mean, simply that is a terrorist supporter. That is a man who was, celebrating the murder of ordinary citizens in Israel. Now, I have my thoughts about what's happening in Israel, Mark. I see that look, there's two wrongs don't make a right, in my view. However,
The problem we have, Johnny, in Northern Ireland, as you've seen where we go and the different things that we are involved in, and cultural and Ulster Scots and all that, it is split in the middle with the Israel thing, isn't it?
yeah, 100%. And as I say, I'm on record as saying that I disagree with the murder of innocent civilians in Palestine
On both sides.
as
Yes.
well
Yes.
as I do the innocent civilians on the 7th of October
Of course, yeah.
23.
Of course, yep.
Now, there is an awful lot of Jew hatred which has come out of what it is that Israel has done. Now, I do see the side whereby that they have to protect themselves.
Yeah.
So when you look at it in that way, you begin to understand that the logical thing for the world governments to do, for the globalists to do, would be to move in and to remove Hamas from the land of Palestine. And that way it puts Israel behind the eight ball. And should Israel then aggress against ordinary Palestinians, well, they'll be shown to the world for exactly what they are. But, they have people all around the United Kingdom, all across the Western world, here in Belfast. Terrorists supporting terrorists.
Yeah.
Like in Feiners here last week.
Yes,
Jerry Kelly was here. Yeah.
Thanks to you, we've seen that.
Yeah, 100%.
And if it wasn't for people like you and CJ and myself and other citizen journalists, then we wouldn't even know. Nobody would know who's actually backing what. We wouldn't know about Jerry Carl with Jerry Adams. We wouldn't know about the I can't remember his other name. He was photographed alongside the Hamas leaders.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I know who you mean. His name will come to my mind in a minute. Him and Jeffrey Donaldson, by the way. Pat Sheehan.
Pat Sheehan,
That's the man. These people have a long history of supporting terrorist organizations, left wing terrorist socialist organizations worldwide. In fact, they shared bomb making capabilities in the past. They work with each other, whether that be the Basque separatists in Spain, whether that be the PLO going back, whether that be Hamas now, whether that be FARC rebels in the Colombian government or in the Colombian forests. What they did with them people was that there was three well-known IRA bomb makers, and they were caught out in Colombia teaching these FARC rebels bomb making capabilities, and well, it did backfire on them. I believe that the American government caught wind of it, and they literally they came and they confronted Jerry Adams, and they said that if any of that bomb making capability makes its way into America, well, Sinn Féin and IRA would be in big trouble. And after that, well, we did see a peace process, Mark, which ensued, from 1994 in this country going forward. But one of the things that I notice that is happening now, and thanks to you and thanks to other people, that there is an outreach between Protestants and Catholics in this
Yes.
country, and I have to say that is absolutely glorious. Now, this week, just earlier this week, there was a Republican organisation who threatened these people, who would come, who would stand along.
Clan Earn, yes, the Clan Earn is the guys, the right wing guys in the Catholic community. They were threatened. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, and that puts a great deal of pressure with people from, say, for example, in the Falls Road or some of these hotbeds of republicanism. Now, if you look at who put that post out to suggest that Clanhorn were actually threatening people, well, a well-known Republican sympathiser, and they're my words, they're not your words, known as Alison Morris. Well, all she ever does is attacks loyalism.
Well, that's the same as Hugh Jordan.
Yeah, and you never ever see her really attacking anything that the Republicans are doing. But it was her.
Hugh Jordan has attacked the Republicans. I have to throw that out there. You know.
Hugh Jordan in a second. But what you seen during the week was, in my view, an attempt to divide the coming together, which will inevitably happen between Protestants and Catholics here in Northern Ireland. Let's talk about Hugh Jordan. I see Hugh in a.
And remember, the papers are out tomorrow.
Well, look, I'm happy to speak about it. You know, I mean, I know. Come to me, and I'll tell you what I see in front of me. You know, there's no, of course, and you know, I see Hugh as a wealth merchant, as a man that is getting paid for creating stories. And I don't think it's personal. I don't think it's about the.
Oh, I don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think it's about the person in the story. Sometimes it is when it's a vile excuse for a human being that they're attacking and they're doing a good job with. But as you see, most of his stories are thought up.
Fanciful, they're fantasy.
Alice in Wonderland type stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give you an example of a story by the Sunday World, going way back into the late 80s, right? And it involved your friend, Mr. X, right?
Yes, Mr. Glenn Kane. Yep.
Everyone knew that Glenn Kane was Mr. X on the Shankill.
Yeah.
And, he would have written things, let's just say, I'm not going to get into how it was done. Right?
Yeah.
He would have written things around the place, and everyone knew who Mr. X was. Now, on the side of a place called Unity Flats on Peters Hill, which used to be there,
I know it,
there was a slogan written, and it said, Mr. X is back. That's all it said. Mr. X is back. And maybe you could talk to Glenn about this.
Well.
Now, there was a story that appeared in the Sunday World a couple of days later, talking about some feared loyalist that was on his way back from South Africa, and he's threatened and vowed to kill all IRA men and take the Catholic community out with them. Right? Now, when you looked at that story in the Sunday World, you know, how fanciful was it? Because everyone knew who Mr. X was.
Dangerous is it also for people like me and Mr. X? When they said about me working for Special Branch and everything, that was and then they brought in the Bowmans from back in the day by the UVF and sort of connected me just with the story in the same article. I was on my way down to Dublin that day.
Yeah, well, again,
dangerous.
that was aimed at stopping you from going to Dublin.
Yeah.
That was aimed at literally sticking a spanner in your works. That was aimed at getting people to turn against you. And I have to say, I don't see that it's worked.
Yeah.
Because you're fearless. You're continuous in what you do. You continue to reach out to within the Catholic community. And look, I come from the Shankill. Yeah, I'm a loyalist. I'm a unionist.
If you don't mind me saying.
I'm just saying, I'm a loyalist, so I am, and I will never ever, dispense with what it is that I believe.
Yes.
And and I believe that's the way to do things. Now, I also spent a lot of time in Dublin, 2017 going forward, working along with people, Irish citizens, on the basis of that I was there to help them save their nationality in return for them helping me save mine.
Yes.
And a lot of people didn't like that, Mark.
Yeah.
I was attacked, by people left, right, and centre for doing so. But I didn't worry. I just continued to do what I was doing because there's a greater goal here. And unless that we stand together, unless that we, stop listening to the divisive things that are happening right now. For example, the Palestinian flag to be flown over Belfast City Hall. Unless that we stop. Looking at those, focusing at those things which the authorities set up to divide us, using the media, of course. Unless we stop really, rising to those
Yeah,
occasions.
right. Yeah. That's the message I'm trying to get across to my community. It's not the Catholics. This is their leaders that are doing this. To them and us. You know what I mean? But listen, I'm gonna have to call. I need to see a couple of boys that come to see me, and I need to knock this off. But thank you so much.
Really, really nice speaking to you.
And
man.
you always, mate. Always, man. Thank you so much, Johnny. Look, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. I got guys I want to speak to. A couple of pink ladies want to speak to me, and I just want to say thank you to all you guys who are on the live. Thank you for all the love and the support, and thank you to all the haters that are growing my channels and shouting me out all over the place. I couldn't do it without you. I'm Freedom Dad, and God bless. Come on, Ricky. Turn it off.
Right there.
Yeah.